And Saudi's big warning to Iran amid attacks. Saudi Arabia says that continued Iranian attacks will lead to further escalation and will also have serious impact on the relations now and in the future. So that's the big warning by Saudi Arabia to Iran amid the continuous attacks on Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia has now said that these continued Iranian attacks will lead to further escalation and will also have serious impact on the relations now and in the future. Saudi reports first deaths in the Iranian strikes. Projectile kills man of Indian origin in Saudi Arabia. Bangladeshi national also killed in the attack in Saudi Arabia. And Iran wars targets widen into civilian infrastructure, and Saudi Arabia reports first deaths. One is of an Indian origin man and one also Bangladeshi origin man. So the Iran wars targets have now widened dangerously into civilian infrastructure. On Sunday, as Bahrain accused Iran of striking one of the desalination plants that are crucial for Gulf nations' drinking water. Oil depots smoldered in Tehran after Israeli strikes, prompting environmental warnings. And if you talk about Saudi Arabia, desalination plants were targeted by Iran, which are very crucial for Gulf nations' drinking water, where there's a scarcity of drinking water. So these desalination plants are extremely crucial for the Gulf countries. And in fact, my colleague Shweta Singh is reporting from the war zone. She is in Israel. She is reporting from Tel Aviv. Shweta, as the war in West Asia rages on, how is Iran responding to the strikes from Israel and the United States as well?
It has been another tense day and tense night here in Israel, with the air sirens sounding and people rushing to bomb shelters even in the thick of the night. On Sunday, Petah Tikva and northern Tel Aviv came under heavy attack, and there were reports of damages from a couple of locations. While there was a theory floating that probably the ballistic missiles that are being fired are actually fragmenting into cluster bombs and are spreading destruction in a range of 5 to 8 kilometers, yet they officially they still want to investigate and then respond, because as of now the Israeli authorities have been saying that it is just the debris of a ballistic missile that was intercepted, a ballistic missile fired from Iran which was intercepted, and the fragments caused the damage.
Right. In fact, Shweta, the conflict in West Asia also does not seem to end anytime in the near future. Are there possibilities that United States and Israel can begin a ground offensive too?
Well, with the American intelligence agencies determining that either the Iran authorities or any other group could get access to the highly enriched uranium in Isfahan, which was bombed heavily last year by the US forces. This actually brings us to the question whether there can be a ground offensive. I think America has given enough indications that they want to go on with the air raids for a while so as to weaken Iran enough to enable their special forces to eventually, if they need to get into Iran. But I think at the back of all of this, they would know that there is a huge risk involved. As far as Benjamin Netanyahu goes, when he talks about the reasons for going into this war, he definitely points out that they did not want to give Iran the time so that this uranium could be pushed further inside the ground and quote unquote immune to any assault, and that is why they rushed into this particular offensive. But as far as going on the ground, getting boots on the ground inside Iran, I think both the countries will want to rethink that as much as they can. It would never be easy in Iran.
All right, Shweta, thank you so much for getting us all those details right from the war zone. Please stay safe. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this raging war.